I don't feel like you know me anymore. Like I don't know me anymore. Yeah. Say waves like.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a summer makeup tutorial. I am only going to be doing like the eye makeup tutorial just because in my last video I went into so much depth about my foundation routine and I used the same exact products, did the same exact thing as in my last video. I already went ahead and did my eyebrows in this video just because I also went into such depth in my last video. So if you haven't already seen my everyday makeup tutorial, I will link it down below in the description box. But if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, let's get started. So, going in with my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, I am going to go in with the color Burnt Orange right there. This I am just going to use my Anastasia brush like I did in my last video, and taking the blending end of the brush, I'm going to dip it into Burnt Orange. This is going to be my crease color. So this is going to be the base for my crease. So once again, you can be messy with this, you know, I want it to be all over my crease. I really want this color to be not everywhere, but all over my crease. And I really like to make sure that it is also, while it is a lot on the outer, I want it to be just as much on the inner crease as well. Okay, so then I'm just going to wipe off this end of my brush and kind of blend that into my upper brow bone and into my lid. Because I really want this. I really want all of my eyeshadows blended out. The best way to get a perfect blended eyeshadow look is to blend each color as you apply it. Alright, so then once you have that all blended out, taking that same end of my Anastasia brush, I'm going to dip it into Red Orchard. This color right here. Now this color, I really want to concentrate into the crease. Like when I'm looking at myself in the mirror straight on, where my eyelid, basically where it creases, like exactly where it creases. I only want it right in there. So you want to pack it into that crease, and then after you get it good, you can kind of look down again and make sure that it's all blended out. Put a little more on your brush if you need to. Pack a little more color in there. And it helps if you really press firmly into your crease. Really pack it into your crease. Alright, and then once again, clean off the end of that brush and blend these two colors together. Really blend it out. Okay, so now that we have that blended out, I'm going to go in with that same red orchard color and really pack it into the outer corner of my eyes. Okay, so now that we have our crease colors in the crease of our eyes, I'm going to go in with Primavera right here. This is kind of the goldish lid color in this palette, and then going in with just a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pack this on my lid. Being careful not to get too close to the outer corner because we don't want to cover up that red that we put on the outer corner. And then I go ahead and put it in the inner corner of my eye as well. And then right on the inner lower lash line. Alright, and then just do not blend it into all of your eye, but just where the line from the gold color is on your eyelid, if that makes sense. Okay, kind of blend the crease. You don't have to. Not the crease, the inner corner. Taking the end of that Anastasia brush, I'm going in with Venetian Red. So this is a different color than what we used on the crease, but it's a little more pinkish, but I think it looks really good on the bottom because it will give it this pop of color. So just put that all over the bottom lash line. But not too close to the inner corner because that is where we put the gold. Okay, and then blend that out with the other end. Alright. Now I'm actually going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm just using one color from this palette, which is Candied Violet. It's kind of like this bluish purple color, and it has some sparkle in it. And taking my flat eyeshadow brush, I'm actually going to spray this with, Okay, so to make this color that we're about to put on our lower lash line pop, I'm going to be spraying the brush I'm using to put it on with just my Mario Badescu Rosewater spray. You can use any of your like any setting spray. I know a lot of people use MAC Fix Plus. I don't use MAC. I don't use MAC products just because they test on animals, and I don't really like that. So you can also just run it under the water if you don't have anything like that. That works as well. So yeah, just take the very tip of your brush and kind of in a sweeping back and forth motion, pack that color onto your brush. And then very carefully really get tight on your lower lash line. You really want to make it as tight as possible because you still want to see that pinkish color, but you also want this purple to kind of pop out at you. And just keep adding color. If you see it fading, add more color. And once again, you want to go all over the bottom, the lower lash line, but not too close to your gold that we had put down. Alright, so once you have that color on, I actually think that I kind of used a little too much of the purple, and now you can't really see the pink. So I'm actually going to go back in with that Venetian red that we used, and using the bigger brush, the Anastasia brush. I'm going to just lightly reapply it right under that purple. Very lightly. And do not go over the purple, because then it will kind of take away from that purple. And then after doing that, I just blend that out. Alright. So now going in with Tempera in my Anastasia palette, using the big fluffy end of my Anastasia brush, just dip that and put it on my brow bone. And then blend it into that crease colors, those crease colors. Then again, on the other side. Alright, so the eyeshadow is done. Now I'm going to go ahead and, now I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup with my Maria Badescu setting spray. I do this before my mascara because I'm afraid that my mascara will rub off. Ooh, I taste it. It actually tasted good. I don't know if that's a bad thing or if that's a good thing. Okay, so I use my setting spray before I put on my mascara, just because I'm afraid that it will rub off onto my eyelid and my dark circles. Like, it makes you look like you have a ton of dark circles. I don't know, my eyelashes are really long, so like they touch my face a lot. Alright, so once your setting spray dries, go ahead and apply your mascara. A good tip for the summer, since you will be sweating a lot, it's hard for your mascara not to come off onto your lid. So a good idea is to just use a waterproof mascara, so that way it won't rub off at all. I don't have any waterproof mascara, so...
I ain't been sleeping much at all. Too many meetings to recall. And I've been swept up by a storm, but didn't feel the calm at all. Yeah, yeah. And now I'm lost in conversation, but I'm not being heard.
Alright, so once you have your mascara on, I am going to go in with lip gloss as my lip color. I'm going in with Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar. I like this because it's like a very nude color, but it is nice and shimmery. So. Alright, so that concludes my summer makeup tutorial, my summer eye makeup tutorial. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but that concludes my tutorial. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I will be seeing you Saturday. I'm going to start posting every Saturday, so stay tuned. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video. See you next time.